Hello YouTube, and this is blasian72. I get all kinds of comments from people. They ask me stuff daily on the street and whatnot. But one of my biggest questions that a lot of people ask me, for me getting ready to turn 40 years old this next month, how is it that I look so young? Well, I owe it to a lot of secrets that my mother had. My mother being from Korea, there's a lot of home secrets that she used to give me as a child. And some of these things are really essential for tightening your skin, making sure it stays real soft and supple to the touch, that you have a real even complexion. I do have hormonal changes sometimes, and I do have breakout spurts. Very far and few. Just came across one not too long ago, and have pulled through it. It was a rare instance, but stress levels also have a part to play in the condition of your skin. Well, one of the old techniques that my mother used to have that I use, that I just use because today is actually my hair and my skin regimen day, meaning on this day, this is when I focus on conditioning my hair, making sure that it stays soft and supple, and that it grows properly and it grows fast with no breakage. So if you follow these steps, it will help improve the texture of your hair, the quality of your hair, and you should be able to grow your hair very fast. And people will notice the way that your hair is. They can tell that it's healthy and it's beautiful, it shines, and it has flow to it without adding any chemicals. I'm completely against alcohol products. I don't believe in putting any alcohol products in my hair, and really any oils to the touch of your hair. You should keep your hair moisturized with oils, though. That's highly important. For your skin, you don't want your skin to be overly oily. You want your skin to have enough oil that it's moisturized and it's not dry, because when it's dry, then you have the problem with lines and wrinkles. Which I'm glad to say that for me, turning my age, I don't have any facial wrinkles, crow's feet, or any of the problems. It's far and few. Some women get to pass that stage to where they don't have that. I've seen a lot of friends that I've grew up with, and they look well beyond their age, or they look at their age. Um, But for one of the biggest things, if you are a smoker, it's really important that you keep your skin as clean and detoxified as possible. And it also helps too when you take in antioxidants, any type of antioxidants like beta carotene. And a lot of people don't really know the situation on beta carotene. It's really, really important to carry a lot of beta carotene in your diet. Those are with the highly orange and bright colored fruits and vegetables that you eat on a daily basis. Beta carotene, the word carotene was actually derived from the word carrot, meaning that they have a really high level of beta carotene in it. Beta carotene is a high antioxidant. It pushes out all the free radicals in your body, and it's also a great supplement for vitamin A. It produces a lot of vitamin A, beta carotene does. Anything that the body doesn't take in turns into vitamin A from the beta carotene. So it's essential for cardiovascular health and fighting off diseases as well. So it has properties that your body needs. Plus, it's great for growing nails and strong, healthy hair and really good skin, really good tight skin that holds through time. Um, for the skincare, my mother, being from Korea, she said, back then they didn't have all these top of the line products. And if you notice, a lot of Asian women, especially in the grace in their age, don't really show any age. The only time that you can really tell their age is because of the grays in their hair. Thanks to modern technology and dye products, they tend to cover that up too, so it makes it a little bit harder to tell exactly how old they are. But my mother would take an egg, and she would separate the whites from the yolk. In the end, she would take the yolk and run it from one hand to the other to make sure that the whites were clean from it, and she would set it in a bowl. And a half a teaspoon of sugar, mix it into the yolk. After you do so, then you would apply from underneath your eye, don't get it in your eye, but from underneath your eye, right where you would have lines to the edge of your eye, over your brow, over every other part of your face, to the lower part of your chin, toward your neck, missing your eyebrows, of course, because that would have a problem with the hair there. But you want to cover your face in a thin layer of the yolk. You want the yolk to be visible, kind of an opaque yellow, but put it on your skin and sit down, read you a magazine or whatever, watch a program, and if you notice, within minutes, your face will feel really tight. You won't be able to really talk. You'll talk like this, and you won't be able to make any expressions. It's almost like an instant Botox effect to your face. It's just like you're not going to be able to do anything. But once this does dry, go and get you some warm rags. Keep you a bowl of warm, hot water with some rags prepared in there. 1 or 2 wash rags would be good. That way you can turn them out really quickly. One's fine. But keep those rags nearby, and you would start after it dries completely. You'll know, because when you tap it, it's going to be completely dry to the touch, not even sticky. If it's still a little sticky, you want it to sit on a little longer. It absorbs into your skin. It's a natural moisturizer, and if you have oily or dry skin, it's ideal for that, and it's a wonderful skin tightener. It does tighten the skin up. You'll notice that automatically. But when you start from your edges and kind of peel down around your face, around from the opening areas, and you'll see that it'll literally pull a strip up. It literally peels off your face. It takes a couple of minutes to do, but peel as much as you can off of your face. If there's any places that are still sticky, that's where the warm washcloth comes in at. Once your face has been completely peeled from the egg mask, you take your warm cloths and just softly go over your skin to remove any stickiness that there may be from the eggs. After it's done, let your face kind of air dry. You will automatically, instantly feel a tightening to your skin. Your face will completely tighten up, which is the tightening property that I said that the yolk has for the yolk mask. When you're done, I do recommend that you moisturize. Myself, at our international stores that we usually have that have products from other countries. This one, actually, this mask is called a dermal. I don't know if you can see this. It's dermal, and it's actually a Korean mask that's used, and this one is the charcoal essence. They have different ones with like ginseng and whatnot. This charcoal, I specifically got this as a detoxifier mask to take any toxins that are in my skin out, because yes, I am a smoker, and lucky for me, I don't have any wrinkles and aging that a lot of people do to their face as they get older, especially through smoking. But this charcoal mask is really great. I'll show it to you. And you can apply this charcoal mask. It's already pre-moistened. It has a load. You can't really see it, but it has a load of moisturizers in here and properties that the charcoal mask has to give. You unfold the mask as so. And if you notice, it's kind of cool. It's like a little Asian mask. If you notice, it already has your eye holes, nose holes, and mouth holes available. So when you put it on, it hits all the essential areas that you need to have moisturize or detoxify on your face. So your mouth is clear, so you can talk. The nose, so you can see. But you put this on, and on this specific mask here, it's telling you that you need to leave the mask on no more than 5 to 10 minutes. I find myself sometimes leaving the mask on as long as I can to absorb as much into my skin as possible. And once it is into my skin, I just kind of moisturize it and leave it there and leave it in. And then once it does dry, you can add, if you have acne problems, you can add your acne creams to your face to help improve on your acne. With hair, um, one of the questions that someone had asked me about hair um, is, how do you keep it moisturized without adding any oil to your hair? I tell them once a week what I do is I use this Palmer's olive oil formula. It's a spray oil. It's also a braid oil that they have. You take this and you divide your hair into small sections and you apply it to the scalp, and scalp only. And you lay off your bed and you massage your scalp for about 5 minutes. It's healthy to massage your scalp. That way you get good blood flow to your head as you're leaning off the bed. The blood flow moves downward toward your scalp, and as you rub it into your scalp, it helps absorb the natural oils that your hair produces, and any oils that you need to add to if you have a dry scalp. To take it into the roots, and that is where your hair actually grows from. A lot of people think that your hair grows from what the follicle that you see, and it's not. It's actually dead cell. So it's important that you massage and take care of the roots of your hair. I wash my hair 5 days a week, and I rest my hair on the weekends. That way my hair doesn't overproduce any oils. My hair doesn't get waxy buildup from conditioners in between. And also too, I wash my hair regularly because with clean hair it lets your roots breathe so that they're able to produce what oils they have and to push the dead follicle out, which is your growth, in a natural state without having any clogged pores or whatnot. It's really healthy to do so. Also, when I put the olive oil in my hair, I use a conditioner. The Pantene for ethnical races is really good because I don't use oil in my hair, so the conditioner has an oil in it that rinses out to where my hair doesn't ever feel oily. What I do is I put that on, and then I also use a Pantene that's for hair growth. It's also a product that believes in the growth of healthy hair, so that you can give it to charity if you grow it. So it's a really good product. I put those 2 conditioners on with the oil, and I wear a shower cap on my head for about an hour to let the nutrients get into my hair on the ends. After I do so, I'll rinse it out with warm water and towel dry and let it air dry a little bit, and pull your hair back in a ponytail. It doesn't need to be tight, but comfortable, because you don't want to cause any stress to the roots by making it super tight to where it causes hair loss. Also, wear your hair in protective styles, which means if you were to go to sleep, bun it up. That way your hair doesn't rip against pillowcases. It's always best to have satin pillowcases or to sleep in a satin cap if you do not have satin pillowcases. That way it keeps your hair from having any breakage. And then after I rinse it out, I kind of take a little mist of the olive oil at I say 3 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot distance, and spray from one side to the next so that it doesn't produce a lot of hair oil. And I run it through one time and then pull it back in a ponytail like so. And leave it, let it rest, sleep in your satin cap, and wake up, style as usual. Try to stay away from curling irons, flat irons, and hair dryers, which I'm bad about, but I've lately left it alone, and I've noticed already a 2-inch increase over this last month. Usually your hair grows in ½ an inch per month. So with that all said and done, I hope you have a happy skin, happy hair, and stay forever young. See ya.